こんにちは。Welcome to Learn Japanese with Masa Sensei. Today in this lesson we will learn about たて which means something was just done. Now let's go. Stem word plus たて means something was just done. It is used when you want to express that something was just done and you can still feel the newness and the freshness. So in other Japanese expression, we can replace this into たForm plus ばかりで新しい or たForm plus ばかりで新鮮だ. So for example, this bread is freshly baked. To bake a bread is パンを焼きます. So we will change this 焼きます into 焼きたて. このパンは焼きたてです. このパンは焼きたてです. So this means that this bread is freshly baked and it is still warm and delicious. このパンは焼いたばかりでまだあたたかくておいしい. This sushi restaurant uses freshly taken fishes. To fish is 釣ります. So we will use stem word plus たて. 釣りたて. So 釣りたての魚 freshly taken fish. ここのすし屋は釣りたての魚を使っています. ここのすし屋は釣りたての魚を使っています. So this means that this sushi restaurant is using some fishes that are just taken and it is fresh. ここのすし屋は釣ったばかりの魚を使っていて、とても新鮮です。たForm plus ばかり also means just did. Now what is the difference between たForm plus ばかり and stem word plus たて? They both means just did. However, the big difference is stem word plus たて includes the nuance of newness and freshness. So it is used for positive things. So in other words, we cannot use this stem word plus たて for sentences that not include the nuance of newness and freshness. So for example, the baby just slept. Sleep is 寝ます. So 寝たばかり is just slept. So we can say 赤ちゃんは寝たばかりです. 赤ちゃんは寝たばかりです. However, this doesn't have a meaning of freshness and newness, so we cannot say 赤ちゃんは寝たてです. Another example is I just ate. This one is ご飯を食べたばかりです. ご飯を食べたばかりです. So this doesn't have a meaning of newness or freshness, so we cannot say ご飯を食べたてです. This bread is freshly baked, so please eat it while it's warm. To bake is 焼きます. So freshly baked will be 焼きたて. このパンは焼きたてですから while it's warm. While, let's use うちに. So 温かいうちに means while it's warm. Please eat is 食べてください. このパンは焼きたてですから温かいうちに食べてください. このパンは焼きたてですから温かいうちに食べてください. As soon as I sat on the bench, I noticed that it was freshly painted. As soon as, the moment I did something, is たForm plus 途端. So, to sit on the benches, ベンチに座ります. So, たForm plus 途端 will be ベンチに座った途端 freshly painted. To paint is 塗ります. So, stem word plus たて will be 塗りたて. ペンキが塗りたてです. To realize, to notice something is something に気づきます. ペンキが塗りたてなのに気づきました. Or ペンキが塗りたてなことに気づきました. The full sentence is ベンチに座った途端、ペンキが塗りたてなのに気づきました。ベンチに座った途端、ペンキが塗りたてなのに気づきました。If there is a noun after, it will become stem word plus たての plus noun. Just because he is a newly joined employee, it doesn't mean that he cannot work. Just because is something からといって。So, to enter a company, to join a company is 入社する、入社します。So, stem word plus たて will become 入社したて。And then, employee is 社員。彼は入社したての社員。だからといって、It doesn't mean that is とは限りません。とは限らない。そう。仕事ができないとは限りません。彼は入社したての社員だからといって、仕事ができないとは限りません。彼は入社したての社員だからといって、仕事ができないとは限りません。In many instances, stem word plus たて is used for things. However, we can also use it for animals and humans. When it is used for people, it often represents a scene in life. A newly born baby deer is about to stand. To be born is 生まれる、生まれます。So newly born will be 生まれたて。Deer is 鹿。Baby is 赤ちゃん。生まれたての鹿の赤ちゃん。About to stand up. About to do something is volitional form plus とするとします。To stand up is 立ちます。So, volitional form is 立とう。立とうとします。生まれたての鹿の赤ちゃんが立とうとしています。生まれたての鹿の赤ちゃんが立とうとしています。When I showed my freshly learned piano skill in front of him, I was praised. To learn is 習う、習います。So, freshly learned will be 習い、たての。Skill is スキル or 腕前。習いたてのピアノの腕前を in front of him 彼の前で to show is 披露する、披露します。In order to say when, we have many expressions, but in this case, let's use たForm plus ところ。たForm plus ところ will show your feeling of surprise. 習いたてのピアノの腕前を彼の前で披露したところ to be praised. This is passive form. To praise someone is 褒める、褒めます。So passive form will be 褒められる、褒められます。習いたてのピアノの腕前を彼の前で披露したところ褒められました。習いたてのピアノの腕前を彼の前で披露したところ褒められました。Stem word plus たて mainly connects to transitive verbs. However, it can also be used for intransitive verb. So for example, freshly taken vegetables are delicious. To take a vegetable, if it's intransitive verb, it will become 野菜が取れます。野菜が取れる。So, 取れたての野菜。So we can say, 取れたての野菜はとても美味しいです。取れたての野菜はとても美味しいです。If it's transitive verb, it is 野菜を取ります。野菜を取る。So, 取りたての野菜はとても美味しいです。取りたての野菜はとても美味しいです。If we use intransitive verb, this is the result of an automated act. And if it's a transitive verb, this is the result of person's conscious act. So this is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please try to write down your own sentence in the comment box below. If you have any questions or comments or requests, please also write it down. ありがとうございました。バイバイ。